Capricorn. Hey, how y'all doing, babies? It's Tasha, aka Mama Jim, aka Jim the Butterfly, and I'm here with your monthly general tarot scope. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I just want to say thank you to you guys that have been liking, sharing, and subscribing to videos. Thank you to those who have been purchasing readings from me. I truly appreciate you, and all of those of you out there who follow me on Instagram, who take your time out your day to listen to the videos and send a comment or whatever. I appreciate you guys from the very deepest depths of the bottom of my really, really do. I love doing this, and the feedback and the exchange that we get to have, and for me to get to meet people on a personal level, it is so rewarding. And so I so thank you guys for continuing to tune in with me. And I know some months it's just like, oh God, what is she saying? Like, please don't. I can't take no more. But you still come back and you listen, and you take it for what it is. Okay, and I appreciate that. So let's just get into it and see what we have here. For the Capricorns. Capricorns, I see a tower. And not the tower card. I don't see the foundation, but I see like a medieval. That's you had the four pentacles to fall out. A medieval tower. And it feels sturdy to me. It doesn't feel like it has the energy of the tower card. Maybe some of you are trying to build your nest egg. You feel like you're trying to build something solid. And it's interesting because it's just one tower. It's not attached to a building. Maybe it's a lighthouse. It feels like a lighthouse. Maybe you're looking outward. It's whatever it is. It has the shape of an outhouse, a lighthouse, guys. Maybe you're just out. Maybe you're standing guard. Maybe it's a watchtower. I don't know. We have here with the Four of Pentacles as your jumper card here. There is some type of holding on to something. I feel like you're not going to be spending a lot of money this month. I feel like you're going to really try to hold on to your money. It feels like you're trying to prepare for something. And it's interesting because y'all look, the tower that I see looks, I don't know if you can see that, but it looks like that one dead in the center right there. That one in the back. It sticks straight up. Okay. Let's see. As a general energy, you have the Judgment card in reverse. I feel like for some of you, there is an ability to reach a certain conclusion or reach a conclusion on a situation right now. Maybe that's what I see with this light. Maybe a lighthouse or a tower, but it is a light that's going around like you're searching for something. You're looking for an answer for something and it's not there. And it gives you, it's bringing some type of mental unrest for you guys. As a challenge, you have the Star card. The challenge is to find peace. The challenge is to find acceptance. The challenge is to have some movement. There is no movement within this month, or it feels like there's no movement. I feel like the challenge is to remove layers. Within of yourself. Okay. You're so tightly closed right now that you're not really revealing much. What's going on in your subconscious mind? Again, you have the Hangman. You're wanting to let something all go. You're wanting to. There's that light again. You're wanting to find, like I said, an answer or a conclusion to something. That is your goal. But I feel like you're a little too closed off, maybe closed off from reality to find it, or closed off from yourself. Maybe you're not tapping into yourself, because that's what the Star card to me can talk about too. The Star card is a very spiritual card. It's a very intimate card. It's a very emotional card. It has a lot of high energy to it. But it's about being vulnerable. It's about being open. But it's coming in the challenge position. So maybe you're not allowing yourself to be opened up in order for you to find the answer. Maybe you're looking for outside sources, um, or you're looking to be found in a sense. But I feel like for some of you, it's like you're thinking too hard. You're overthinking, or you're making this something that is making you're making it out to be more harder than it has to be. Let's keep drawing some cards. What in the past you have what brought you up to this? You have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you've been so focused on something. I feel like it's like you've been so focused on, maybe you've been really focused on your children, because there's two little kids in the back of this here. Maybe you've been so focused on your family, you've been focused on everything else that maybe you neglected yourself, and you're needing a rebirth of yourself. You're really trying to rediscover who you are, and you don't know who you are. Okay. Um, what's going on in your conscious mind? You have the Two of Cups in reverse. Again, there's a disconnect between who you feel is yourself and who you present as yourself to the outer world. All right. There's some type of disconnect here. For some of you, this could be within a relationship. There is a disconnect. Maybe you're trying to reach a final conclusion about what you're going to do within a relationship. Maybe you're wanting to be open with this person, but you can't be open with this person. Maybe you're dating a Sagittarius, and I just said that because this sounds very similar to Sagittarius. Or this could be in response, not Sagittarius. Was it Sagittarius? Sagittarius or Scorpio? Because I do feel like you have some type of cup sign energy in your reading. Excuse me. Excuse me. Scorpio, Pisces, sorry. Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer that has entered your life, male or female. And maybe this person had you focus on other things, and now you need to redirect your focus, and it's really hard for you to redirect your focus. But I do feel like you guys are in search of something, but it's hard to search for something with your eyes closed, and that's what I feel with this Four of Pentacles, is that your eyes are closed. It's like you're not trying to open yourself up for the answers. What's coming up in the near future for you? You have the Page of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Page of Swords and the Emperor in reverse. This cool, calm demeanor that you have right now, Capricorn, that's about to go. It's about to go. There is going to be a conversation to come up. I feel like this is something that's been long overdue. This is very similar, I think, to Sagittarius or Scorpio. Guys, check that out if you're involved with somebody who is a Sagittarius and or Scorpio. They have it in this, especially if their moon sign is a Sagittarius or Scorpio, because I feel like this applies to them or you as well. You want to check this out, but this type of energy is coming in. There's a lot of people this month, in the month of, they're not living within their truth, and we are under the sun, under the sign of Leo, and this is about going at something, living vicariously, living your truth, living authentically. Okay, that's what the sun in Leo means to me. And being able to take a risk for something, being able to live within your truth. And I feel like a lot of people this month, and this has been the kind of a recurring theme for a lot of signs, is that you are not living in your truth, and it's affecting you in so many ways. It's affecting you to make rational decisions. Some of you, this is bothering you to the point that you don't even know you're having trouble trying to decide what the hell you're going to eat. It's just simple shit, because it's just like you're trying to do too much. Okay. Where you are right now, again, Seven of Cups. You have so many distractions around you right now. It's hard. So many choices, so many things that you want to do. You don't have. It feels like you have a lack of direction for you. And I know Capricorns, you guys are very goal oriented and very structured. I feel like this is really driving you crazy right now. When I have the Hangman here, at what's going on in your subconscious, it is like you do want to let a lot of things go, but I feel like for you just don't know how. Because with the Queen of Cups in reverse, if this is you're just used to handling everything. This is like the woman of the house. The Queen of Cups, she takes care of everything. She's a mother, she's a nurse, she's a cook, she's the the maid, she's the chauffeur, she's the caretaker of the home, she's the laundry person, you know what I'm saying? And this could be male or female, but I feel like you guys have just been wearing so many hats that you don't know how to take the, you don't know how to take each hat off and put it down to the side. You've been just so overwhelmed. You want to just take everything off. Like I said, with the star card, you just want to be butt naked by the water, baby. That's what you want to be, chilling. But you can't. And I'm sorry, I have allergies. But you can't right now. And that's the one thing that you need most. Some of y'all just need to go to the spa. Some of you just need to try to get away. But you can't. Okay. And I feel like that's the part of the reason, like you're trying to find an answer for something and you just have so much static and so much mental clatter and so much fog and cloudiness in your mind that it's very hard for you to figure out where your next step is. What's going on in your environment and your surroundings? Again, the temperance in reverse. Okay, there's not a meeting of the minds here, and this is an internal struggle with Capricorns this month. Um, Now, what I will say is just to be reminded is that Mercury is going in retrograde this month. I believe it's like at the end of the month. But of course, we know Mercury has a pre-shadow period, so that can start in the middle of the month. Let me look it up and see, y'all. I know it's coming in. Um, there's where some confusion is going to be coming in for you guys um, during the month of this. That is maybe you're trying to find an answer, but the answer is not coming to you fast enough, and it's causing confusion for you because you want to get to the conclusion, but it's not time to get to the conclusion. Maybe it's time for you to sit back and think about some things first in order for you to make a decision. And it's bothering you because you thought you would be able to reach a decision by now. Yeah, it's 30th. Mercury is going to go into retrograde. So we know 15 days ahead of that, which is what, the 16th or so, you're going to be they start to feel the effects of Mercury retrograde. There, I just feel like your emotions and your thoughts are not balanced at this time. All right. You're gonna really be it's gonna be heavy energy. You have one, two, three, so far, five major arcana cards so far. So there's some major life changes coming up this month for Capricorns. Any hopes, wishes? Um, you have the Five of Swords in reverse. This is you want to do away with all the distractions. You want to do away with all the drama. Okay, you have a lot of drama, maybe drama with other people. You want to do with all of the hurtful things that were said within a relationship. I feel like there be some disagreements coming up in your relationship. Like it just feel like communication is going to be poor this month with people because, or it's just going to be misunderstandings. It doesn't necessarily have to be like you guys are arguing all the time, but I feel like there's going to be misunderstandings with people, and things going to be mistaken the wrong way. And so you're just hoping that things like the quarreling or the disagreements or whatever it is, you're hoping that it doesn't continue. You want it to cease. You want it to stop. You're ready to put your swords down. All right. Because you have enough going on at this point in time. Outcome. See? Whew, strong energy. Nine of Swords. I feel like for some of you, this is going to weigh heavily on you. And I'm just, this is kind of like Sagittarius. I think Sagittarius has some very heavy energy too. It's like this energy is going to be weighing over on you. But like again, when I see the Nine of Swords, I'm gonna draw another card because I don't like to end it on the Nine of Swords. You're gonna have to do what you're wanting to do. This is what you want to do. You want to just let all this shit go. But you're feeling like in your mind, something in your mind is making you feel like you can't walk away from something or you can't leave something behind. But in actuality, it can be that simple. I feel like for some of you thinking that it has to be more than that, but no, boo, it really can be that simple. As a clarifier, yeah, this have to do with money. It have to do with you don't want to leave somebody out in the cold, or you don't want to feel like you're being left out in the cold in some type of situation. But I feel like whatever this is, I feel like you're overthinking, and I feel like you're going to realize that during this month of this. I feel like if you can learn to just one by one allow yourself one of these cups, instead of holding it in such high regard, if you can allow yourself to reach up in the air and get a cup and just put it on the floor and say, you know what? I'm not going to deal with you right now. I know it feels like I should want to deal with you, or I should be dealing with you at this point. But right now, you're not a priority. Now, of course, I know if you got kids, you can't just put your kids to the side and say, you know, I'll deal with you next month. But I'm not saying that. But I feel like there's certain things that you're giving too much energy to that you're going to see within the month of this, that you can actually, you don't have to deal with this right now. I feel like some of you are actually worrying about things that don't even have to even be addressed until next, straight up. And that's part of the reason why you are you're not able to make a decision about something. Some of you are trying to make decisions when maybe it's about love. Maybe you got a couple of people around you that you're interested in, and you can't make a decision at this point in time about this person, and you're really wrecking your brain. um nobody's forcing you to make a decision at this point in time, Capricorn. You take as much time as you need. You know, you be upfront with these people and you let them know what's going on. Because I feel like the people around you, they know that something ain't right with you anyway. You're not in the position to make any decisions like this. You have, like I said, one, two, three, four, five major arcana cards. You have heavy um energy going on right here. This is life-changing energy at this point in time for you. And I feel like for some of you it's been building up, and it's very, very hard for you to dispel it or to try to separate yourself from it. Be careful about drinking. Be careful about turning to other things to try to numb your pain. This cloud is here for you to navigate yourself through. You don't have to use anything else to help you navigate it, but your own mind and your own will. Remember that, um, and your own knowing. Okay, knowing that you can have this emotional freedom, you can reach this level of bliss within your life today. Okay, but a part of this is you listening to yourself and being willing to walk away, or to let some things go, or surrender to a higher power. Stop trying to control everything yourself. Put it down and give it to God. Give it to the Most High. Give it to whoever you pray to. Pray about it and let it go. Recite that serenity prayer and understand what that truly means. There's certain things in your life you just cannot control. Let it go. I realize what these things are. The things that you can work on during the month of this, let those things be the things that you work on during the month of this. It's not about procrastination. It's about prioritization. Okay? That's what this is about, because you got too much on your plate. You have too much on your plate. So what can be done in this, do that. And what's due, what needs to be done, that has a deadline that's in this, you handle that. If it's something that has a deadline and number where it's not going to get handled in this. Handle this stuff in this. Okay? Everything else is going to work itself out. I know you're trying to stay ahead of the game, but at this point, you trying to stay ahead of the game on so many things, it's got your plate so filled that you can't concentrate and you can't complete anything. All right. So, and just know that you're protected. That just know that this is working out for the greater good. This is helping you to lighten up just a little bit too, babies. Some of y'all just a little bit too uptight. So just allow yourself to be led, and you're going to be led into a much peaceful, more peaceful place. All right. If this resonates with you and you would like a personal reading with me, hit me up. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Have a great month. Open yourself up, guys. Like I said, you close. Open yourself up and allow some things to fall by the wayside until you're ready to pick them back up, because they're gonna be there anyway. Whether you deal with it now or next December, it's gonna be there. This stuff is not going anywhere. It's just you have to decide how you're going to deal with it. All right. I love you. Have a great month. Bye.